Once you've successfully installed SQL Server, what you should be able to do is to go into the Start menu, click on Start, go to Microsoft SQL Server 2008, and click on the SQL Server Management Studio, and you should get a pop-up something like this. For the server name, it should just be the local host, whatever your machine you're on, when you click Connect. If it's installed correctly, you should see this right here where you've got a list of databases, and it's connected. If it gives you any other kind of error, it means there's something wrong and it's not connecting properly. So once you get that taken care of, what I want you to do is to get this SQL zip file here, and we're going to extract it to where we can use these data files. And what you're going to do, you're going to take the information that's in here, and I've got these databases ready for you to put on the hard drive. Now, what I explained on Angel, let me show you where these need to go. They're going to go on drive C. So I'm going to open up another window so that you can take a look at that with me. Under Program Files. And let's see, I'm going to bring this up so you can also see this. If you click on Lessons, you're trying to find out where this is. This is under Set Up Your Databases. And what I explained on here was place them all into C, Murach, SQL Server 2008 databases. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up side by side where I can find that. Notice I don't have under Drive C. If I just click on Drive C here, I don't already have Murach there. So I'm going to have to go into New Folder and create that. Then I'm going to create a new folder called SQL Server, caps lock, 2008. And then I can just copy and paste the databases there. Okay, now that that's done, what I'm going to be able to do is, I lost my directory. Let me pull that back over here where you can see it. This is the one that I extracted. I want to keep these batches and slides. The slides I'm going to refer to for you to look at as we go through some of these. And this goes along with the chapter, so you can go through and look at the information, but most of that's already in the chapter. More importantly, open up the batches here and double click this BAT file, the batch file, to attach the databases. What you should see is either something like this or nothing. Hopefully you don't see anything. What this is telling me is I'm unable to open the physical file, access is denied. Now, the reason that I'm seeing that is because I'm on Windows 7, and so Windows 7's having some issues. Now, the way that you can get around this is this. Go to the command prompt, just type CMD, right-click on the command prompt and click Run as Administrator. It's going to ask you to run as administrator, and this is what you should see at the top of the line, Administrator, C, Windows System 32. You can then just drag that file in here. Should be able to. Maybe I can't do that with this. Nope. Okay. So that doesn't work. So we'll try it this way. We'll just go to CD, and we're gonna dir CD users. In this case, I'm gonna see how I'm logged in, which is wdundor, cd wdundor, dir, cd desktop. That's where I've got this saved. CD slides. Oh, no. CD batches. And what you basically want to do is just make sure that you have whatever you have the directory as however you're logged in, and in this case it's C wdendor desktop batches. Anyway, attach.bat is what I want to run. This time there's no error message, which means that it worked correctly. And the way that you're going to verify that, open back up SQL Management Studio. Connect back and check on your databases. What you should then see for your system databases, and I'm going to find this here. Looking for AP, examples, product orders, and test. Those should be attached, and they're not. Okay, so if you still have this kind of problem here, one other thing we can do is we can actually go here and click to attach. And what I did was I right-click on databases and set attach. I do have to tell it where the file's located. So I'm going to have to go to Murach, SQL, databases. And, oh, it's being used by another process. I wonder if it worked, and it's just not showing me yet because I didn't refresh it. No. Okay, so let's run one of these scripts and just see if it actually did work. Because what you should have once this is actually finished is you should be able to double click one of these scripts and it's going to bring up your SQL Management Studio. Boy, I'm not having luck today. Open, edit with Notepad. This is what the information is actually in the file. It just says use AP, which is the database. Select all from vendors. And just copy that information out. Now I could right click and say open with Management Studio and do it that way. Or I can open Management Studio, connect, do a new query, paste it in there, and then execute. And if you get this error, database AP does not exist, then the database did not connect properly. That means we still have to go through and try to get it to connect. Yes, some of you, all this will have already worked beautifully and you're working great. Others will have this same problem that you see me run into on the screen, and that's the reason that I've got this set up this way. I want to show you the kind of problems that you're going to run into with this. Okay, so let me show you, let me set it up just a second here, then I will show you how to get this corrected. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I went back through and ran my script, my batches. Be sure that you've detached. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through to my databases, right click on where it says databases and say attach, not new database. And then I'm just going to go through each one of these file locations under Murach. Click OK. Attach. Okay. Right click, attach. Product orders. Okay. Right click, attach. Add. Oh, yeah. Test AP. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's an issue with that one. I forgot about that. The test AP has some problems. So we're going to try this query again. We're going to try to execute it. And you see when you're properly attached, this is the type of message that you're getting at the bottom of the screen here. Select all from vendors, and then you get this pretty printout here. So make sure that you are actually able to do this so that we can practice those in Chapter 1. And then I want you to go through each of those, not the batches, the scripts under the Chapter 1 here. I want you to go through each one of these and open it with SQL Management Studio. If for whatever reason it won't open, then what I want to get you to do is to just open with like Notepad or something and just copy the information out of there and paste it into SQL Management Studio. So when SQL Management, say connect, and you should be able to just click New Query, paste the information, say execute. Oh, and I've got it open 3 different times here, so it's having some issues. But anyway, if you have any problems with it, shoot me an email, let me know. Hopefully this will allow you to get connected. Thanks.